All right, we are back. All right, now we're going to go over thoracic rotation. That's why Sarah is, she's not trying to be a puppy dog or anything like that, but she is in all fours. We do a lot with that with our kiddos at home. Anyway, back to the why thoracics. Okay, I want you to look at this. So when you look at the thoracic spine, that's where your rotation happens. So when you look how these joints are, see this? Thoracics, rotation, that's how it works, okay? Look at lumbar spine. Do not want to rotate. They do flexion extension. So all of our rotation should happen here, okay? Now, what we're going to go through is how to stretch that. This is one of the best stretches for you golfers. So guess what? I bet you every guy watching this will start doing the stretch because that's what matters is the golf game, right? Who cares about the ability for the ribs to move and to breathe and to oxygenate the muscles and all those positive things? It's the golf game. That was sarcasm. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to reach through. So she's going to take her right arm, reach through. I'm grabbing it just like this, thumb to thumb. All right, now what I'm going to do, so I'm going to stabilize her, and I'll show you this a little bit, because if I don't, she's going to have a tendency to kind of want to roll through. So I'm going to put my hand right here. I'm stabilizing, okay? She's keeping the hips square, and now what she's going to do, she's going to try to resist me. She's pulling through. She shuts it off. Watch the magic. Good. More and more. She's going to keep her head in a nice plane. Relax, good. And she's feeling that all through here. We're adding mobility and motion into the thoracic spine, okay? Now, the next one we're going to do, I'm going to stabilize right here. I just kind of lean against that the arm to keep it from swaying towards me. Now what we're going to do, she's going to reach up with the right arm, and then the head follows a little bit more like this. There you go. Okay, so now she's going to push again, shut it off, and open up. And feel free to kind of track that head up towards the ceiling a little bit with it. Push again. Shut it off. Whew. Okay, on this one, deep breaths. You're going to feel the diaphragm. You're going to feel everything's tight. We just want to slowly work through that, okay? Push again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. And now we're getting into parallel. Okay, so we're really opening up that whole thoracic cavity, opening things up. Now, when I get to a top of a stretch, I call it locking in. Okay, so we don't have much more to get out of via the PNF stretch, so we're going to kind of stay here. Now, what she's going to do, I call it locking in. She's going to take a couple nice deep breaths. There you go. Good. And what she's doing, she's taking the strain off of this end mark, off the end line. So we're locking this stretch in. Good. Perfect. And with those nice deep breaths, she's really opening the diaphragm. Diaphragm gets short on everybody from hunching over. We got to open that, get taller. Okay, and then we'll always do both sides with that, with the reach through and all that. So this is a great one for thoracic rotation. Please do this one. Now let's say that we have an issue. Let's say you can only go out to here. Okay, which you guys, there's people that have lost all rotation. So this is where we're at. What we need to do is just do our best. So go ahead and push. And then shut it off, okay? And if you can't get the angle, you're fine with coming around and just stabilizing through this way. Push, shut it off, and slow and steady. The shoulder is one of the most mobile joints in the body and least protected, so there's going to be apprehension there. So you've got to go slow with this. No jerky movements, no the sudden jerks, because that will cause them to just lock down. I call it kicking out. They'll kick you out of that stretch. You won't make any progress. So the key is calm. Breathing, a lot of oxygen, shut the lights down if you need to, but just a calm environment. And the stretcher needs to be calm as well. If the stretcher's all jetted up, with a lot of energy, that energy transfers. So they're going to feel the same thing like in the stretch as well. It'll shut you out. So be great. Do your stretches. Hopefully those that are doing the 50-day challenge, stay strong, stay committed. Remember your goals, and motion is life. So we will keep kicking content out for you. As long as you guys are watching it and sharing it, we'll keep kicking it out. So be great and rock and roll.